Hello, my SJP family. We're going to be doing a couple of sea-themed drawings. I'm going to show you how to make your own paint with materials that you might have at home. So we can do a watercolor resist. This is my jellyfish that I just made a little while ago. So stay tuned, keep watching, and I'll get you started on that. So let's get started with our jellyfish. Jellyfishes are interesting creatures because they're see-through. So I am going to use white, purple, and if I can find a pink. You can use any color you want, but I'm not going to use blue or green because that's what I'm going to use for paint later. Okay, so I'm going to start. Now I'm just jumping right in with crayon. I'm not going to bother with pencil or marker. I'm just going to go in crayon. So I'm going to start with like around halfway, a U shape that's upside down, and then I'm going to draw across, and then maybe I'll do a couple of little lines in here. And some jellyfish have this cool like brain looking thing, but it looks like a flower. They're really beautiful. All right, now tentacles in pink, in purple, and I'm going to do them also. I'm going to do some white. Ooh! Okay, try not to hold your crayon too tight. Okay, so everything I draw in white, I'm hoping will come out clear. So I'm doing some extra tentacles in white. Then I'm going to draw some jellyfish here in white in the background. I know you can't see it in the video, but I promise you'll be able to see it with the paint. Well, I'm hoping you'll be able to see it when I paint. So some of you may not have paint in your house, and that's okay. If you don't have paint, you can try this. I just took some glasses, and I'm going to take just plain old food coloring that we might have some kicking around, you know. Ask your mom, ask your dad, ask your auntie, whoever you live with. And I'm going to pick green, so I'll only put a tiny bit of water in here, and you can't see it. I've only got about that much water in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4. Now when you work with food coloring, you need to make sure that you put something down like a trash bag on the table, because food coloring will stain your table. So make sure you're getting the adults in your house involved with this. Okay, you don't want to just, go and get out the food coloring, because then you might stain the table, especially if you get a nice wood table or any table. You know, I'm pretty sure that your folks don't want you to stain it. So I'm going to take my brush, and you can use any brush you have, and I'm going to go over it. Oh, it worked! I just made my own paint. Let's see about these little jellies in the background. They came out. Oh, my little baby jellies came out. How about my extra tentacles? Yep, my white tentacles came out. So I'm going to paint. The fun thing about watercolor resist is you don't have to be super neat, because the important stuff is what you did in crayon. That's where you need to be neat. Yes, Hazel, in case you can't hear her, loves the little baby jellies in the background. But if you get the chance to go online, I'm going to switch to green now, and look at the New England Aquarium. They have jellies. I think they call these ones comb jellies. Although why they call them comb jellies, I have no idea, because they look nothing like combs. You might be able to learn something about jellyfish. So here is my jelly with my watercolor resist, made with stuff that I just randomly have at home. I'm so excited this came out. Now, if you want your watercolor to be darker, maybe add extra drops of the food coloring, but just remember, it will stain, so don't wear a nice shirt, don't wear your Sunday clothes, don't wear your best stuff. And that's it. So happy painting and drawing.